everybody, welcome back to HM Motorsport. Today I've got some very good news to tell you guys. We are going to GX UK Round 3 at Fulbeck. We're doing the Saturday and Sunday. And I've just got home from school. And what I need to do is get this thing ready, as we've got a lot set up because it's going to be our first sleepover at the track as well, because we always usually just go home. But Fulbeck's a little bit further, so we have to stay over. And there's a lot to get ready. There's a lot we need to get ready. So let's do it. Finally got the new engine as well from RPM. See how it does. We ran out of cling film, so we had to use tinfoil. Alright, we've made it to Fulbeck. It's raining a little bit. We've got the car, we've got everything set up, and I'm now going to have a little walk around the paddock. Alright, this is where we're staying in a minute. Freddie's awning is here. He saved us a spot, thanks for that, because we would not have been able to get a spot if not. But we are looking around now. Got the Kart there. We've got the new 200 on it as well. It'll be interesting to see how that compares to the 160. I absolutely love new tarmac. In the dry they're really, really good. But in the wet they're slippery as anything. There's some new tarmac here, right on the corner entry. So we're going to slide off. We're going to go miles into there. But, yeah. Alright, I think this is Freddie's car. It's got the number 17 in it. It just came up from Simon Dean's awning. That's awesome. That looks really, really good. Alright, I'm all suited up. First session will be about an hour's time, but still, it's nice getting in all my suits to make sure everything fits, and we'll be all good. Alright, now what we need to do is just clean the cart down and then have some dinner, go to bed, and wake up in the morning, do some karting. Here's Freddie's cart. We just took off the cover because we stored it in front of our van tonight. We just took it off we just took the cover off, and we're going to put it back in his tent in a little while. And that's mine down there. we've just taken everything off, so we've given it a proper good clean, because preparation is key. Alright, Freddie has arrived at Fulbeck. Sunday race day. What's that? Freddie's making me run, I don't like it. Freddie, what are your hopes for today? Don't die. Top 10. Alright, first session completed. Well, warm-up completed. Didn't go the way we wanted to. We had a brake issue, so the brakes, what's it called? Like the lube from the bearings went onto the brake pads, and we had no brakes whatsoever. But still, not the worst. Heat 1, I'm starting P14. Freddie's starting P11. We'll see what happens. Alright, you join me for Heat 1. Starting P14 as we roll onto the tram lines here at Fulbeck, and our side does not get the best of launches, but we're away. Morgan Potts on the right of me, followed by number 25 and Freddie Thurman, number 17. I'm going to try and get to the inside line. I see a gap there. Freddie Thurman backs out, gives me that position. In front of me now is number 40. He is quite new to the sport. I think it was one of his first times, but he did really well this weekend. But at the minute I'm just looking to get through, round the outside of somebody else there. It's a little bit annoying I can't see the left hand side, but I'm now going to look for the inside number 40. Get it done, and I've gone from P14 to P7 in just one lap. Well, not even a lap. So it's a really good start, and this race I had some pace. I had some really good pace. I'm in P6 now, as the two drivers in front were having a battle, and I was trying to get past them really badly. Number 9 goes down the inside there. Number 7's going to tell me to work with him, and I was going to work with him, but unfortunately going into these next two corners, they check each other up. I go for the inside line, number 7 turns back in, and I'm in the air. And just to clarify, that hit after that I was still in the air there. I did not drive into him. I'm sorry about that, but that was not deliberate. Anyways, a little bit later in the race, he goes wide in the second chicane, and I get a better exit. Then I go to the inside, and I'm back up into P7. I think if I didn't have that issue at the start of the race, I would have been higher than P7. It's alright, not a no biggie. Now going through the final few corners of the final lap. It's going to be smooth sailing, not for my camera though, as my camera is now upside down. Thankfully that was the race finish there. Alright, that's Heat 1 done. I went from P14 to P6, which is, I think, really good. Camera fell off, unfortunately, because the people in front of me, I don't know if that was when it got checked. I got checked up, I don't know if that was when, but had an incident, got checked up, and yeah, hopefully it's on the camera. If not, it's not the end of the world. Alright, just spoke to Leo Engels, who came up and said hi, and he's one of the novices for this round, and he went from P33. Yeah, he went from P33 to I think it's 12. Sorry if I got that wrong, but yeah, really good. That's some good racing from him. And I know for a fact it's difficult to get through that mid pack, so really well done to him. And nice that you come and say hi. Alright, Heat 2, starting P6. Unfortunately at the first corner there was quite a big accident, and I was at the forefront of it, so I'll leave you guys to it. never give up is all I can say about that. What a race. Surprised its chassis isn't bad, to be fair. But crashed out. We got it fixed. Well, they were waiting in the paddock because they were going to do a restart while another class was running. And we thought, can't sec, we might be able to get back out. So my dad works super hard trying to get everything done, and I'm impressed. We actually managed to get everything ready to race again, and hi Franny. And we got to the dummy grid. We said, can we race in this? Because we were out. They said, yeah, but you got to start at the back. So we started at the back. I went from last to 12th. I made 18 positions. So yeah, I'm really happy about that one. Alright, we're about to go out for heat 3. It started raining already. It's actually raining quite hard. We're going to do wet stuff and everything. I'm going to put a wet gear on and we'll see how it goes. Let's go. Alright, heat 3, rolling into the tram lines now, and we are away with Jack Briggs in front of us, I think. Yeah, that is. And it's an okay start, and you can see some little drops of rain as we're now pushing into turn 1. Just trying to get past down the inside. I think I made a position or two there, but I instantly lost them back because I was on the inside and I didn't get any drive going out that corner. 2 cars ahead of me right now is number 31, Lucas Deere, who's having an okay weekend. Quite a lot of us were having an okay weekend, but it was my only weekend, so I was having the best time of my life. And we're now up into P10, following Jack Briggs along, just trying our best to push anybody along that we can, but somebody goes off on the right hand side here, gets flung off. I don't know what car it was, but we get pushed off there. And going down the inside now is Angus Langley, the OM plate. And he's had a really good start to this one. And a little bit later in the race, somebody tried going down the inside of me. I had to hang it around the outside, but I couldn't hang it around the outside, unfortunately. And he comes back through. And also Riley Potts, number 69. He finished P2 in the last race, and Morgan and Riley are brothers, I'm pretty sure. No, I'm only kidding. But yeah, they're brothers, and they both had a pretty good weekend. But now it's number 23 in front of me, but there's actually an accident at the second chicane. Lucas did number 31. His side pod went the complete opposite way around. I'm now frantically trying to push my cart back and get back into this race. And do I? Yeah, just about. The other guy apologising for it, but it's fine. Honestly, it was annoying, don't get me wrong, but it happens. I went down P31 from that end, so now up into P24, because there was another accident a lap after ours. Because they had the Battenberg out, but that wasn't for us. And I'm now just trying to push in front. And the person in front of me now is the Charles Leclerc Kart, the number 16. And I can drag along on the straight and get them into turn 1. And that's about it. That's about what I can do this race. There's nothing else I can do. I'm going to give Angus a run, try giving him a run on the straight, but that's it. P23. Right, that was heat 3. Didn't go as we planned. We got pushed wide, and then at second chicane there was an accident. I think Lucas was in it, number 31. But it's annoying. We got caught up in it. We lost tons of time. Don't know where I finished, but we're just going to find out. Alright, I'm starting P11 for the final. It'll be interesting, to say the least. But we'll see what we can do. Alright, time for the final. Starting P11 on the right hand side of the grid. We have number 9 in front of me. We are away. and it's a pretty good start actually. There was a gap on the inside, but I didn't want to risk going 3 wide, and what happened on heat 2 I don't want to happen again. We can see Riley Potts a few places in front, and there was like 3-4 wide going into that corner, and unfortunately I lost the place. But now we're going through the final few corners. I've lost the place to number 78 there. There are 3 novices in front of me. The novices were very quick this weekend. Just because novice doesn't mean first time karting, it just means first time owner drivers. So they could have tons of experience in rentals and stuff. Unfortunately I lost another place there when number 11 Jensen happened. But as long as they're racing rentals, they still count as a novice, and some of them are quite quick. But I don't know what happened at the start of this heat, this final. This wasn't going as fast as I could have been, but as we can see, that's definitely turned around now, as I do a double overtake down the inside of this corner, and nice little snap oversteer, nothing too severe, but going alright. Pushing the car in front, which is number 35. Number 35, Morgan Potts. Morgan had not the best of finals, as his axle was slipping around. Like, his rear axle wasn't tight and it was just moving around the entire time. I'm surprised the chain didn't fall off or something, but he finished down P23, but still really good from him. And then out into P9, number 23 in front of us. We're going to move up down the inside, going to the first chicane, and that is P8. Unfortunately, I'm not going to stay P8 for long though, because the D plate, who won last round's event, was behind me and he was rapid. I tried defending, but it was no use whatsoever. I was winning, I couldn't see it. Tried defending, no use. He went down the inside. Really good move from him. He knows it was a good move from him. But, not a bad race, really not a bad race. I did lose another place there to number 78. But after all that, I'll take P10. After heat 2 crashing out and heat 3 having a really bad finish, I didn't even get 8 points in heat 3. I'm really happy with that. So that was the weekend. Really, really happy with how it went. In our final race, we went from P11 to P10. It's only one place, but at the start we lost a few positions, so I was happy to make those back up. The GHK experience, I see why people recommend it. It's a very, very fun class, very good racing, and same for GX seniors. But that's what happens when you're at the front of the grid. And come on, it will happen in any championship at the front of the grid. But really, really good. Yeah, we got a little bit of damage to the side pods and stuff, but the bodywork's not very important. Put a picture in now of what they look like. But yeah, big thanks to Access Karting for letting us compete at Fulbeck today. And I'm hoping to do Ella Park final race this season. But yeah, on to the trophies.
In second place was Riley Potts.